And then Pickens at 5 for me. I guess this is where we're gonna have to start. I think he's been a bit overrated this year, but apparently you think more so than me. Like, I think the crazy flashy highlight plays have gotten Pickens more hype than maybe the every play stuff he puts on film probably deserves. But he's shown me more as far as just making the number one receiver type of plays than Christian Watson has. Like, I think, Matt Harmon compared Watson to Martavis Bryant, just a freak athlete. Maybe not the most refined route runner, all that stuff, but he's a freak athlete, going to have boom weeks. I think that's what we're seeing, and I haven't seen much for me to really say he's going to be anything different than that yet. It's still very early, so that's why I have Pickens one spot ahead. But let's hear the anti-Pickens.
So my first argument with this is like one of the biggest pre-draft concerns was his off the field problems, and I think those are rearing their head. And just like with my Najee Harris take, I don't want to invest in bad organizations. And one thing is that it's very clear that George Pickens wants to win, and he wants to win by him being the guy. And both those things are going to be very not true for the Steelers.
So I have a question. So when you said the off the field stuff is rearing its head, like do you have an example, or like is there something that rubbed you the wrong way that happened? Or
well, him yelling "throw me the effing ball" at his quarterback is something that I don't recommend. And I think the Garrett Wilson situation was a little different because like Zach Wilson just wasn't throwing the ball well. I understand he's very talented. Deontay Johnson is also like worldly talented and a top, like he is also worthy of like a wide receiver one consideration.
He is. I do just think, like, if you ask me at this time next year, who's going to be better, Pickens or Johnson? I think it's like, I feel pretty 50-50 about it right now. I think it's close.
But that also, it lends itself to my concern. Like Deontay Johnson leads the NFL in targets without a touchdown. He's wide receiver 42 right now. And like, that's the same path Pickens could follow next year in this offense. And I don't think they're going to look for another answer quarterback. And I don't think that they're going to fill a lot of the holes they need at offensive line. This is a very bad guard and tackle class we have coming up. And then I don't know how quick we are to get rid of Tomlin. I mean, he's a hard coach to get rid of because of his successes, but like it's clearly not working in Pittsburgh. And I just want to get away from that organization. And then you couple a bad organization with a guy who's had off the field issues. I don't like the volatility that introduces in Dynasty to me.